Whispers in the shadows. Started with nothing. Now we climb. I'm the soul of the dragon, rising up from the flame. F2B, no shortcuts. Yeah, I'm learning the game. Every loss, every grind. Yeah, it's all part of the plan. Take a seat, guide me through. We'll get stronger again. No whale power, just time and a dream. Building chance, be my piece on the team. Bad gear, but we make it work. Every dungeon run, yeah, we put in the work. Still learning, still growing, still taking the hits. Every mistake just sharpens the whip. From nothing to something, that's how we play. One step closer every day. I'm the soul of the dragon, rising up from the flame. F2B, no shortcuts. Yeah, I'm learning the game. Every loss, every grind. Yeah, it's all part of the plan. Take a seat, guide me through. We'll get stronger again. Got the chat on my side, yeah, we're building it right. Backseat gamers, welcome. Help me win every fight. This is more than a grind, yeah, we're learning as one. Every fail, every man, yeah, we're never done. I'm the soul of the dragon. Hear the call, hear the name. F2B to the top. Yeah, we're changing the game. Every grind, every fall. Yeah, we rise up again. Take a seat, join the fight. Let the journey begin.
Right, everybody, and we're back, guys. It's been a long week, vacation and everything. 2 weeks, actually. 2 weeks. I was gone for almost 2 weeks. I've missed you guys. I hope you guys have missed me a bit too, but not too much, because you should still have fun without me, and you still have been playing the game, hopefully. I've been playing the game, not as much as I would used to when I'm home, but, you know, I cannot just do nothing. I cannot do that, guys. And we're closing in on 60 days on the original account, and time flies indeed. Yeah, we had a great one. It was awesome seeing dolphins going around the boat and everything. That was such an amazing cherry on the top of the pie at the end of the vacation. It was like the last real day that we had. And then we had one more day where we basically did nothing, went to the beach only and been in the swimming pool. And then the weather turned around and became horrible. Like, really horrible. But before that, it was such a beautiful weather that, well, I was wearing my watch the entire time. Let me show you guys the result of, I don't know if you can really see it, but look at my, you can still see my watch when I'm not wearing it. It's like really there. I became really tanned just because of all the sun that was there, like day in, day out, all the time. And it was beautiful, like not too hot, like 20, 24, not much than not much more than that, 20, 24 degrees Celsius. So yeah, but constantly sunny, and because the sun is a little bit closer to the equator there, it's you're closer to the equator, so the sun shines a little rougher, so you burn a little faster. So we were constantly with suntan just to make sure that we would not burn alive. Anyway, since this is going to be quite a short stream and I cannot waste too much time, let's go to the account where we actually started with. I've been playing the other one a little bit already this morning, so we might be able to just show a little bit of where that is now. I'm trying to focus there on going to the Demon Lord on higher difficulties, building some other champions and stuff like that, trying to get better gear, and finally, hopefully, going into the brutal and higher Demon Lord levels. But first of all, let's go to the account that we know and started with, the Soul of the Dragon, the Dragon Destroyer. Here we go. That's our account, and that's where we are at now. And at the moment, as you can see, we are at day 57. So we're going to get some gems, which are very nice. We kind of need those. And there's something with a supporter summon pool. I don't really know. I don't care. Tag Arena Tournament. We might want to give a little bit of energy on that one. There's some packs here. We need to claim stuff here. Oh my god. We get to get a silver ticket and an ancient shard, which I like these new things, the silver tickets. And there's also something else that we might want to explore later. I saw that now at the referral program, I don't have this, but there's also the mentoring program. Yo, Jesse, welcome back. Indeed, it has been quite a long time. Unfortunately, I wish I could say it was shorter, but I was almost 2 weeks on vacation. I'm not unfortunately on vacation, of course, because I love my vacation, but it's been a little bit hard to be without you guys, because I miss you guys. I really do. You might think that I'm just talking out of my neck, but I'm not. I really miss you guys when I'm not here. I really love your support and all that stuff. It really makes me feel a lot better about myself. Sometimes I'm not feeling that great about myself, so these kind of days, I really miss you guys, and it's more than you guys can even imagine. Anyway, let's get started on doing our dailies here, because we haven't done them today yet. I haven't logged in, so let's see where we're at. I actually have no clue. Probably need to do some space for actually getting champions, because I think I'm pretty full. There you go, I'm full. So we need to get some more champions. I think I'm gonna throw some of these in the vault, because what do we need so many of the same ones for? I don't think I need that. These are basically just there for, there they go, to the reserve vault, of course, just for other purposes and nothing really right now. That one is also not really important now. Just want to have some guys out of the way so they're no longer clogging up my beautiful list of champions. So at least, okay, just remove it. I don't care what was on it. I will check later what I should sell. But at least now I put some more in the reserve vault. We have some more space and we can actually summon 10 champions, which that makes it a lot of faster, a little nicer. I like it better when I do it with 10 at the same time. I don't know about you guys, but I like to summon my champions by 10. Not by 1, not by 2, not by 3, but by 10. It just somehow feels better. It's my personal feelings, I guess. I've been farming a little bit to get some more silver again, because we were running out really fast and really often. So Sometimes just let my phone on and just put it on the charger while I was going out during the day and just let it run for like a couple of hours doing some of the battles that you could do. But I don't know if that actually was super helpful, but we got a little bit further, I guess. So must have been a bit helpful. So let's, without further ado, start going to do those quests today. How have you guys been doing, man? I mean, like I said, I missed you guys. How are you doing? Any progress that I need to know about? Did you land something super big? Did you get some, I don't know, amazing, epic or legendary or maybe even mythical that you want to share, you want to talk about? By all means, if you do, you also have the Discord to your availability if you want. If you don't know how to get there, it's just basically Discord. There you go. Then you can just throw in your images of the things that you want to share. Feel free to do so. I love to check those out. Cannot always do that immediately, of course, but whenever I have a chance, right? So let's go to my arena. My arena is still my hard point. I just dropped down a bit. As I can see, I wasn't that down before. You got Ragash during some rush, new to you. Ragash. I don't even know that guy. So, new to me too, Jesse. But congratulations, I guess. A Skinwalker. Oh, nice. Is he good? Or somebody you don't really know how he plays? Have you tried him yet? Because it's always nice if you get something new. Especially if they're good. If they're rubbish, then no, I haven't leveled them up yet. Yeah, you might not need to, right? Maybe it's not so important. I should be able to take these guys on. This guy can be a bit of a nuisance, but I don't think he will be much of a problem. He's a good defense nuker. Nice. Okay. Well, I haven't had him either, so I have no clue. It might be great, might not be. I always hate those Pelops guys. If you, for example, in the gifted account that I got from you, Bendin, if I face Pelops, I really better be really on my A game because otherwise I will not make it because he just blocks everything and you just die. But most of the times I can do it. So especially now that I will show you guys later. But my Artec is now 6 stars, fully ascended, and level 60, and he really hits like a truck now. He's, I don't think, still optimized for Spider, but I will get there. I'm gonna have to optimize a lot of my characters. Also have to redo a lot of characters to make sure that they are good for their different positions. Probably make some gear sets that I use for them. So for example, for Spider, something else than for the Demon Lord and stuff like that. Just to make sure that I prepare well. And I'm trying to figure that out. And it will take some time. And also your help, because that is invaluable for me. You guys are pulling me through a lot of the content and the difficulties that I face as a pretty new player. So, this is an easy one. Let's take it. Because I definitely need to do my arena. I wanted to get back to gold. I was back in gold for a little bit, but it is hard at the moment, especially if you're not super active because of vacation, to stay in gold or get to gold. Because I'm feeling like these battles are harder now. I get more of the champions against me that are not so easy to take. So, yeah. I think I should be able to take these, even though they're higher than me. As long as my shield goes up, I will be okay. And I do have a pretty fast team here. So yeah, they don't really stand a chance when they try to fight me with the shield up. So there you go. And I know I only need to do 5, but I try to do as many as I can usually, so to see where I can get through. So this one should be also possible. So that way at least I can get some better stuff going. By the way, I have no idea if I'm actually also live on Kick and YouTube. If you guys know, oh, best viewers my ass. Ban. And you think you get a new viewer and you actually get a new spammer. Damn spammers. I prefer to have a chat with one person in it than having a chat full of spammers. So, but I have no idea if my Kick and YouTube are actually live. I don't see anything from it. I don't see any feedback from it, so I do not know if they are working. I think they are, but I'm not sure. So that's basically how it is. I have no clue. Looks doable. I will try. They're quite a lot higher than me, almost double. But I'm fast, so I'm hopeful that my shield is up before they even, yeah, there you go. It's up before they can even do anything. And they can just use all that power they have to destroy themselves on my shields. That's all I want them to do. Just kill yourself. Who cares? And that's the power of Pelops, right? If you face him when you do not have a Pelops yourself, then you better be very wary of what you put against him, because Pelops is really tough to beat, especially in arena. So this one, I do not know if I could beat that. He's already fully ascended also. And what is this guy? Osgrun the Defiler. Doesn't look like a nice guy to try and beat. I don't think I could do that. This battle, Torvald, right? There's somebody else. Firl the Barkhorn. At least it's a defense, because if they put on just attacking characters, I'm not so afraid of those. Just bring a steel buff, a remove buff, and problem solve the Pelops. Yeah, but you need to still be faster also, because otherwise, if I can put up my shield before you can put your remove buff, then I might have you killed before that happens. This might be a bit of a stretch, but I'm going to try anyway, right? Because they don't have a speed lead. I do. I'm also pretty fast in my characters, so I'm going to try and take down their defense. You have to have buff before me or I can't remove them. Yeah, that's true. But look at that. I'm more than double the size team and they stand no chance. It's really funny. Hugo's block buff works also. Make the buff remover your fastest champ. Yeah. True. True. But you need to have one, you know. Sometimes you don't have one. And then it's quite tough to face those kind of battles. This one is a tough one, right? That's the only one that I'm not so sure of if we can take this one. And these two can be rough as well, but I'm going to try. Yeah, or block buffs even. Yeah, I've seen that a few times, that my buffs get blocked before I even get a chance to use them. And yeah, then it's a really tough battle, also with Pelops. But now, for example, like this one, technically with two champions and a higher power than me, they should be easily destroying me, but they're not. But this one, I am not sure of this one. Because this one might actually do me in with Osgrim the Defiler here. What does he do? Stun teams up with all attacks and shatter buff. And this one, under stun. You know what? YOLO. Oh, I don't have any more. Okay, then I guess not. That was basically Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell. I was probably getting the Jack Russell Terrier syndrome, where I think I can beat everyone. And I got saved by the bell not to do that. Let's get some of those done, because it's also a Tag Team Arena Championship at the moment. So the ones that I can actually definitely do, I will do. I need to do 5 anyway every day for the advanced quests. Let's see, this looks like a pretty tough opponent somehow. Go down, come on. He takes at least long. Those battles are rough when it takes so long. Ooh, I might actually have trouble here. Or maybe not. I do not know. 2 against 1. If Ugo stands as last one, then we might revive all of our guys, but... It's a tough one. He doesn't want to go down, that's for sure. And I don't want to do that either, so it's him against me now. Oh, man. We're going to lose that one, yeah. There was a chance one. We never knew if we were going to win this, but this one we should win. There we go. And the last one also. Especially with Pelops and his shields. So at least we win it. But that first one was tougher than I thought. Oh well, it was also my weakest team that I had against him, so... This battle seems like it should be possible too, but then I will switch around and put Pelops against these guys. And put these guys against them. This might be hard with High Katoon. Well, the last one should be an easy victory, no matter what team I put against those. So let's see. Second one might be a tough battle. First one, I don't know. Feel like it shouldn't be. As you can see, we've been also working a little bit on getting our High Katoon a little up, but definitely not there yet. Let's take their High Katoon first. If I can actually win this, that would be super cool, but it might be a tough one. Nope, see? Last one should be easy. I don't worry much about this one. But at least 2 out of 3 is a victory. There we go. Let's do a little bit of a refresh. This one is always tough, even at little power. But I think we should easily be able to get through all of them. They're like no gear, it looks like. Yeah, no gear, bye-bye. Right, 56k should also be doable. Third one is the strongest, so let's put Pelops against that. Well, this is good enough. So did I miss anything big while I was on vacation? Anything happened that was like amazing and you guys want to talk about it? How did you spend Mother's Day? Did you have a good Mother's Day? Did you even celebrate Mother's Day? Also, if you don't have a mother anymore, maybe did you still celebrate her? I did, because my mom is already long gone, but I did celebrate her time on the earth together with my wife, who's now of course a mom. So we also celebrated her, and I really think that's important to do. There's a lot of moms out there who do not get celebrated quite enough, so I'd always celebrate them. But yeah, let me know. What did you do? What did you do for those kind of days? Did you have a good one? Did you use the code already? Because if you didn't, you should. Yeah. Have a talk. Have a conversation with each other. Here we go. My mom passed like 5 years ago, so not really a big fan of that day. I can totally imagine that. My mom passed away about how many years ago? 20 something years ago. That really, really messed me up for a long time, especially because my father also has died already. And at a certain moment, I was like, I don't know why I'm doing all of this anymore. I didn't want to open my mail. I got into financial issues and all that shit because I just didn't want to do anything. I was completely out of it. I was, yeah, not feeling anything. Didn't want to do anything. I really was just living because I had to, just to put it mildly. So yeah, there's definitely understanding in me for those kind of feelings, and I understand if you don't like days like that. I hope your mom at least didn't die in a lot of pain. I hope so. I cannot, of course, know, but I always wish for them to go in an easy way without too much of a problems. My mom died of cancer, and she died next to me in the car when I had my driver's license for 10 days, and also the key to my house for 10 days. And I can tell you that the impact that that has is something you cannot imagine until you have that. Um, I was alone with my mom when she died, so your mom had heart problems, and hot summers was a pain for her. I can totally imagine that because with heart problems, summers become really tough. That is definitely something you cannot um, easily go through if you have a heart condition. So, yeah, yeah, sad to hear that, man. I wish I could do something about it, but I cannot take the pain away, and eventually it will get a little less. It will take a lot of time, though. I That's the only thing I can say. It will take time. For me, what I did was when she died next to me in the car, I basically told everyone, and I felt it like that, that my mom wanted to go see my house because she didn't see my new house. And so she decided to die in the car next to me so she could go with me. That's how I coped with it. And I wrote a goodbye poem for her at the same time that she just died. So she died within half an hour. I wrote the poem that we used for her advertisement after her death. Was the weirdest moment I've ever experienced in my life. The heaviest moment I've ever experienced in my life. My father died without me or my sister being there. That was easier for us, I guess, but I can also imagine it was horrible for him to be alone at the moment that he died. But yeah, not much we could do. We were not exactly living close, and we didn't know it was going to happen. So that's let's lift up the spirit a little bit again, because I didn't mean it to become such a heavy topic, of course. But yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you, Jesse. I totally do. And what about Liberation Day? Do you guys even have that at the 5th of May here in the Netherlands? On the 5th of May, we celebrate Liberation Day. On the 4th of May, we look back at all the people who lost their lives to give us freedom. And the 5th of May, then it's Liberation Day, and we celebrate all through the Netherlands. Unfortunately for me this year, I wasn't here, of course, but I still, at my moment, we stand still for like 2 minutes at 8 p.m. on the 4th, um, remembering the death. So being quiet, no noise, nothing else, just thinking for 2 minutes about all the people who did what they had to do to to basically guarantee our freedom, right? And then after that, it's time for a party because we're free and we can live our lives. We can enjoy our lives. And that day, no, the day after that. Yeah, the day after that, we went to see the dolphins in Portugal, and oh my God, that was beautiful. My kids were really crazy because there were like about, I think, like 25 dolphins swimming around the boat that we were on. And that was such a pretty sight to see. They came up for the boat. They wanted to see us, basically. They really wanted to give a show. It's like those people also, they tell each other, right? So the one boat tells the other boat, here is where we found dolphins, so go here. They wait for each other so that everybody has a chance to see the dolphins. And then when the other boat comes, they just go again. And this boat can enjoy the dolphins as much as the other one could. And then they keep going. And those dolphins seem to love it because they don't want to go anywhere. They just stay there. It's just a beautiful sight to see. So, oh, I just didn't want to do it like that. I wanted to actually just change out my layout of my team. So take out you because you're now done. Let's put in you. Every now and then I will have to check my my WhatsApp a little bit because there's somebody coming to meet me today. That's why I have a short stream. I cannot take it too long. Somebody who's in some mental agony, basically not having a great time. I need some help. So they come over and can have a cup of coffee, talk a little bit, and hopefully they will feel better. That's what I try to do, at least. If they don't feel better, of course, I'll also understand that. It's not like they have to. I just do whatever I can to help them as much as I can. Let's upgrade him. We still have 3. There we go. Boom. 4 stars. He is. Okay. I think that's our dailies already done. Right? Yeah. Daily quests done. Hooray. Weekly we have also done, so we can now get another nice ancient shard. Monthly, where are we at? 3 more and we get a sacred shard and of course a void shard, so that's nice. Attack Team Arena we did. 2 done Demon Lord keys, so let's pick up the Guardian chest here. Crit rate. Let's keep this for now. Not the greatest, but for me still better than some gear that I have. Accuracy is nice, but beyond that it's not really anything special, is it? No, doubtful. I will keep it for now. That I can sell. Right. Okay, so brutal is already done, but since hard is close, I might want to do that one so they can actually finish it. On the other hand, I'll do myself a disservice if I don't go for this one, I guess. Because we do, of course, want to have the highest possible rewards, right? I've been getting to 14, 15 million sometimes at Brutal Demon Lord, so we're getting closer and closer to doing a 1 key, but that will be still quite a bit away. You guys are all, I guess, on Ultra Nightmare, or on Nightmare at least. You guys are somewhat higher than I am, so. Anyway, let's see how far we can get today. I mean, higher than 11 should be quite doable. So then the 2 key is easily possible. But But it always takes so long, right, to do those battles. Soul power. I guess most of you guys are now lurking, which is fine. Don't worry about it. But it was it's a little hard to talk to myself, but it's also because I've been on vacation. I'm kind of out of it, so I kind of need to get back into that feeling where I'm just talking to myself most of the time, at least. Anyway, we're really on a good track, I think, with how our team is evolving. One of the next ones to probably get to 6 stars might be with here, because our healing will definitely take a little bit of an extra impulse if I take her to 6 stars. On the other hand, might be better to do Ugo. I'm not sure. I'm still doubting between those two. But yeah, that is still something that we can figure out. And have any of you seen that mentor program in action that is in the referral program now? Because I think you need to be a certain level to actually get there. Because, like I said, like I just showed you guys, I don't have it. So apparently it's not for my level. So I cannot mentor anyone. But maybe if I go level 50, I can do that. I don't know. I was wondering if that's level restricted. I didn't see any reference on that, if there's a level restriction on that, or if that's basically for accounts that are, I don't know, super many days old. All those things are not really clear to me. So yeah. Right. Okay. So at least we made it to 10 million. We're not having the best run today. I've had better ones, that's for sure. But with Pelops's Magma Shield, we could still get a little closer. At least 11 million is doable. Let's hope we can get more towards 12 or even 13. That would be a lot less strain on the second battle, so we don't have to do as much to make sure we get the 2 key. 12 million should be doing that. Yeah, I should be okay. Yeah, 12 million done. Right, so let's see how far more we can get. 12 and a half, basically. Need some shield or healing. Yeah, healing coming. There we go. It's almost 13 million. These 3 can actually hold on pretty long. Let's see how far we go. I will go for 14. Maybe we can get there. I think my highest is now 15 or 16. Thought it was a bad run, but we're doing actually pretty okay. But the healing now is going to be essential. There the shield is. That's not good enough to keep Wither up, but 14 million done. Okay, well, 14.65, which is definitely not the greatest I've ever had, I think. but at least it's a pretty good one. By now, look, I can see that. Well, it was not that far off my greatest one actually. So 14.86 is my highest so far. So pretty good, and we will easily getting our 2 key today. Right, so now all we want to have is about 7 to 8 million, and we have enough to get claim our Grandmaster chest, which we definitely want to get. So, but that should be easy peasy. So, I was thinking for a bit that I would go to TwitchCon here in Rotterdam, but I decided against it. It's most likely out of the table. I have a CrossFit Murph, which is something I will do on the Saturday the 30th. So that would leave only the Sunday, the 31st. And I don't know if I want to do that to my wife, to do 2 days in a weekend where I'm not there, basically. It's a bit too much, maybe. And also, it's not exactly cheap. It's 85 euros for 1 day of being there. And although I love going to a place like TwitchCon, I don't know. What am I going to get out of that anyway? Might make some videos for you guys that I'm there, but not exactly sure if it's going to add anything for you guys to see and for me to actually do it for. Well, 85 euros doesn't seem like a lot of money, but we just had vacation, right? So we spend a ton of money, and now I'm going to have to recover until my next salary comes. So then TwitchCon becomes a little bit difficult and off the table, I would say. Maybe next year again, because it's usually every year. So so basically 1 more million and we're there, and it's going to be easy enough. By the way, Jesse, if you're still there, I hope you didn't get put off by the story about your mom and my mom, actually. I hope that didn't put you off, as that is never my intention. I was hoping to actually spread a good feeling, but so yeah, if that was painful to think about, then I'm sorry. Well, we've already made it to our brutal big chest, the Grand Master chest. We're easily over it now. So let's see how far we can reach with this one, this fight. 14 million we can do, we have seen, so let's see if we can get there again. Maybe even higher. That would be cool. I really want to try and push the 21.7 million before the end of this month. I'm not sure if I can do it, but I'll try. Maybe if my Haikatoon gets built a bit more, like to 6 stars or whatever, and then because of the speed lead part, we can get more damage in. I hope so. Then I will probably take out Kyle and replace him with with Haikatun. I don't see anyone else that I would want to replace unless it's Ugo, but Ugo I kind of like to have around because Ugo can really help a lot. She's a great healer to have extra next to Wither. Well, we're again over 11 and we're still with 3 again. This is where it gets critical for Wither. So as long as she can keep up because of the magma shield of Pelops would be nice, but she's already down. So now again we have only our 2 guys left standing. This might be a lower score than the previous one. Most likely it will be. Yeah, there we go. It's only Ezio now, and Ezio's down, so that's not even 13 million this time. Still good, still good. I'm happy because even that is enough to do a 2 key, so we did pretty good. Nice. Okay, done. Chimera. I haven't done Chimera yet. Let's do the Chimera. Definitely the easy one because I'm not as good as I want to be yet, so my Chimera doesn't really get any of the trials done, and I just have to do them. That's basically what I'm doing to make sure I get hopefully some of those fragments of Embrys, because we want to have a mythical, and chances that I will get a mythical in any other way is pretty low. So hopefully I will finally get them in about a year, because I don't seem to be getting any of the fragments for him. I had like 2 or 3 and not more. Every time I try it, I just don't get the fragments. Well, I get nice rewards, but not the fragments. And this team should be able to at least get to the 1 key for the highest chest here. So the 4.15 should be definitely doable. It's a little harder on normal. Sometimes I get to the first chest, but I don't think I've gotten to the second chest yet. Of course, I could put more effort into putting both keys on normal, but I think it's more important that I at least get 1 to the end, to the highest rewards, and then we go for the next one. So nice, we already lost our Ugo. I don't think this is going to be a great score, but let's see. As long as we get to maybe like 4.15 million, then we're okay. Because then we have our basically highest rewards for this one. That would be good enough. But with 2 down already, might be a tough one. Well, at least we have the strongest one still left. And they can really dent him right. But trials, no. These trials, somehow I can never find the correct champions to do them. So it's a little bit of a shame because then our multiplier doesn't go up. But I shouldn't worry about that too much. I will not get to those rewards anyway for getting the clash points high. Because then you need like 100s of millions. But here we go, up to 3 million almost. No whale power. It's a pretty quiet morning. How is the rest of the raid community? Is it busy? I see Alpha and Boomer and Ollie are playing. AZ RSL is also playing. It just started, I think. Anyway, well, it's okay. quiet or not quiet, at least you guys are here. So it's all fine. I'll just pretend you guys are talking to me, so then I can respond to something. Well, anyway, I think this the Chimera is a very interesting boss. It's sometimes a little bit more interesting even than a Demon Lord, but it's a little harder to get right because I really want to get these things going, but I need to make sure I get increased def on them and stuff like that. And somehow I haven't been able to really do it. Sometimes I do, and I again suddenly get like 4 or 3 of these things, but not consistently. And that's a little weird. Sometimes I cannot do it at all. Other times I just have 4, and I'm like, where the heck did they come from? Because I normally don't get any of them. So anyway, we got it to the highest chest here, so that's good. The warrior chest is ours. That's good. Well, let's see where we can get. Doesn't really matter because he's already been beaten anyway. Oh. Oh. Sorry guys, need to stretch a little bit. Oh. That guy needs a breath mint. You see how green that stuff was that he threw out at us? Terrible, terrible. Take a breath mint, man. Oh, wait. Do you see that? We got one. Which one did we get? We got something. How do I not see any? Oh, wait, here, this one. We got this one on easy. Under decrease attack debuff. Nice. We got one of the trials done. Nice. It was like, again, unexpected because I never expect them to actually land, and then somehow we get it, and that's good. But now we're almost done here. Just my healer who doesn't do much damage, so it's basically waiting for her to die. There you go. Now it's over. Okay, keep result. We got to the highest key, and we got 4 ocular masses. That's nice. And yeah, I should try to do this one. But for me, it's almost impossible to get anywhere. Because I don't have this kind of team. Would our Centauro be good for this? No, not at all. Haikatun, is she good for it? Also not really. Bit better, 4.3, but Chimera 4.5, Chimera, where are you? 4.5, Chimera 4.7, Chimera 4.7, so I think I have the best team right now, from what I see, for 4.6. This one doesn't do anything against Chimera, right? It's not even there. Oh yeah, 3.4. No way. No way, Jose. Not either. No. No, I think I have the best team that I could possibly have, so. Right. So we're gonna have to try and do it with this one. And let's hope we get to the first reward, which is 2.1 million. I'm kind of doubting that though. Usually I get to 1.8 or something. And this is something I hate though, because it makes you feel like this is the points that you're getting, but you're getting these ones. So the rewards are depending on this and not on this, not on the clash points. So if you want to get there, you need to get this number to 2.1 million. And it's not easy. No, that's true. It's not easy difficulty. It's normal. That's me talking to myself and getting crazy. Okay, 1.0. There goes Ugo. We need to stick around for one more million. 1.1 we're at. Let's hope we can make that. Definitely not going to be an easy victory. Most likely the next one to go is Kyle. At 1.2, 1.2, 1.3. Really want to get 2.1 guys. 2.1. That's the goal. Oh no, no, Pelops is down. Oof. I thought Pelops would stay. 1.6, okay. 1.8. 1.9. Can we get it? Should be able to get it, right? Okay, that didn't hurt too much. Almost at 2. Everybody heal. No more shield. 2. Okay, one more. 100,000. Ooh, so close. 2.1. Yeah, that's the first chest secured. There we go. Second chest, I doubt it, but you know, if we can get to 3.5, I'll take it. 2.3. Heal us, come on, heal us with here. No, no healing, that's not good. That's not good, especially now that Ezio, no, we're down. Well, 2.3, we got the first reward, that's all I can do, and it's, I guess, fine. So, our clan is doing pretty good, because they're beating him on easy, normal, and hard, and are doing pretty good already at brutal, although brutal really needs some help. So the support account has done the normal and hard. So we have somebody with a support account that comes in to do a ton of damage. It really helps, of course. So yeah, they have with Tix, or what is this name? Oh, I know this guy, but he's annoying if you fight him. And Mikake. Yeah, this is a strong team that he has, for sure. Anyway. Okay, we did that too, so we're going to have to go and see about faction wars. Can at least get these. Or no, actually, before we do that, where's the tower? The tower, Doom Tower. We haven't done any yet. Here we go, Doom Tower. And let's put Ezio first, and these guys, yeah, that's basically my strongest team that I have. And let's start auto climbing in the background. Kind of don't like doing it in the background when I'm streaming, because then you don't basically see anything happen. It's not the smartest, maybe. Maybe I should not have done that. Where you guys don't see anything happen, right? And I don't think I can do anything except for summoning stuff. Or let's have a look at the Great Hall, by the way. We have a lot of silver here. Although it flies away pretty fast if you want to do anything of that. We can do this one to 5. I think that's a good one. We're gonna want to have one at 7 soon. Here we go. What's the mission? Spirit Keep. Is that open? No. Unfortunately, it was open yesterday, right? Deadlands Brutal. I have no champions with 6 level 16 artifacts. I really want to get these missions done soon. So when I have this done, because the Relic Keeper is already fused, of course, all I need to do, you know, those potions and to get those 4 champions with 6 level 16 artifacts is going to be the things that are the time consuming parts. This is not so hard, except for also you need to be lucky. I should probably have done the Affinity 4 just now. That would have already done this one. This is probably easy enough. I just have to do a little bit of Minotaur. Also not too hard. A little luck, but not too much. Level 60. Do I have enough that actually can be level 60? I don't know. With a 5 or 6 star banner, that's very luck depending. Level 6 ascending, that can be also a bit time consuming. So let's see our champions. Let's see how far we are. So we have 3 of them at level 60. So it means we're gonna have to take what I already wanted, her, which I cannot now do, to level to 6 stars and then to level 60. So yeah, I will, just because I want to have a look, right? Let's see what I have in upgrade rank here. Yeah, just 2 basically, because I have this one as a chicken and I have this one, so I need more chickens. We will look at 4 star. I have 3 4 stars ready. Now are we at 3 stars? We have none. We have 3 3 star chickens ready. So we're doing pretty okay. It's just a lot of stuff needs to still be done. Okay. How are we in the tournaments? Always takes a lot of time to load these, right? We remember that. It's always the same whenever I stream, it's slow. Tag Arena, we were not doing super good yet. I don't think we did any. And we did some Tag Team Arena fights, but we are not there even with the 180 points. 156, so we did 5 battles, so that's okay, I guess. So if we do 5 more, we would be around 300. And we're at least at the first reward. We do another 5, we get to 400, well, that's 450. So a second reward, but I don't think I'm gonna put too much effort into it. Fire Night tournament. I haven't done any Fire Night. 1650 points to get those 5 fragments. Or 2000 to get also a 4 star chicken. That would be very nice to get. I've done a few battles apparently, because I have 82 points. But not much. Classic Arena, how far are we here? We did all of these. That's why we have these fragments. That's cool. Slow motion. Okay. Yeah, the top rewards I don't care about too much. We will not get them anyway. Right, so we're at battles 4 out of 9. Might want to stop it actually, so I can do it while we actually see it, right? Stop multi-battle. I will do that, so I don't do it in the background anymore. I want to see what we're doing, otherwise I'm just waiting until that's done. It makes no sense. It's nice if you're doing another thing. It's not a nice thing if you're streaming, right? It's a good new option. I'm glad they have it. it's just not such a great feature if you're streaming and showing you what is happening here, because obviously then we don't know. And what also, I don't know if you've seen it, I'm sure you have, that champions now, when they have no armor, to find one that doesn't have anything, well, I don't have a lot of, like this for example, they can just say auto equip and it will get the best gear for your champion. What I've already found out, please do not do this when there's even one piece of gear already on your champion, because if you do that, it will also check the gear of all your other champions and could, for example, just take the best gear away from Ezio or Kyle. If you don't have any gear on it yet, it doesn't do that. Then it just takes the best of the remaining gear. I don't know why they did it like that. That's a little weird, to be honest, if you ask me, but that's how they did it. I do like um, the way that you can at least put some basic gear, especially for example for faction wars. You can just put it on there and it helps, so you don't have to constantly check that. Where were I? Toon Tower. There. Okay, results. We won this. We got some more 3-star chickens that we definitely like. So now we do not do it in the background, but we're gonna start. And it doesn't look like it's auto climbing anymore now. That's a bit strange though, because before it would auto climb, but not in the background. Now you have the auto climb in the background, but no more auto climb. Unless I'm daft and I just don't see it. It's a little strange. So they fixed the fact that you can now do it in the background, which is awesome that they can do that, so you don't have to constantly look at it. But it's, for me, not interesting. And then you get to a point where you cannot auto climb anymore. It's it's like 90% right, and then like 10% like, why are you doing it like that? That doesn't make any sense, guys. Oh well. I guess maybe I'm making too much out of it. But at least we're doing okay, and we're scoring well. The Doom Tower is easy enough in the beginning. I haven't gotten, of course, to the boss, so maybe the boss is going to be tough. I don't know which boss we have as the first one. Didn't even check that yet. Stupid. Just me being stupid. So which events or tournaments are you guys looking forward to right now most? If you are here and want to talk. If you don't want to talk, it's also fine. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad if you don't. It's I'm just trying, of course, to get the conversation going. It's a little easier if I talk to somebody. Otherwise, I'm just talking into thin air. I'm kind of liking the events as they are now. I'm trying to get those fragments that I can for those for that new champion. Hopefully, I can get some. That would be nice. I have 10, I think, so far. Not enough, because obviously there's also the champion champion upgrading one. So to get the champions higher, I don't think I will be getting super far in that, because it's not something champion training event. That one I don't think I can get very high in. But there's a lot of shards in there. I think at least 15. So I probably miss all of those, and that's a bit of a shame. So I probably will not be able to get the entire character, like always. Like those new characters, super nice, but unless you have tons of resources available to you, it's kind of hard to get to those rewards. And since I do not have a ton of time anymore, I think I will soon end this account and we go to the account that Bendin Bars gifted me and show you guys where I'm at and how far we gotten. I think we got quite good progress, but Demon Lord is still a little bit lacking, so I started to build some other characters to see if we can make a little bit better of a team, a bit more survivability and stuff like that. Also, the arena still is hard for me to get high because obviously we do not have pelops and we need to have the debuffers on it, so we can basically get rid of their pelops before anything happens. So I guess the other floors I can do them later, and I will do the silver key, of course, on that boss. So let's at least check out which boss that is. Can I see that? No, you cannot see which boss it is. Maybe somebody already knows. I do not know. So we're gonna see soon enough. But we got further than before. Let's see the faction wars. Which one is today? Can I actually get one more star? So I have a little book here. That would be nice. We're not gonna get to 3 stars, that's for sure. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to get more stars here. Not on this one, at least. Dwarf Crypt. We've been able to get 3 stars on the first 2, but not on the third. How is there no leader here? Which one are you? Rear Guard Sergeant, defense character. Faction Wars, pretty decent. Okay, this is one of those candidates that I can auto-equip. I don't have the greatest gear anymore, but anything will do, I guess. We actually have a ring that we can use here, so let's put him to 8 for now. Right, some defense that we can get. Why not? Speed, let's upgrade this one to 12. Finally, at least for speed. That's better. Let's see about some speed glyphs on it. Oh, 2 extra, always nice. Let's do the same with this one. And we only have 2. +2 is doable. I'm going to upgrade this one to 12. Nice. A speed roll. Good. Yeah, we can only get 1 more, but everything helps. Every little bit is better. So we're now at 153. Decent. Not great, but decent. Let's do it with this for now. Okay, so, and you are Medak, Eyes of Skirion. Wow, you're terrible. If I can believe this, at least. Medak. Well, not really important. I just want to have these guys wreak havoc for a little bit. So we haven't put that guy in yet. He's in the sparring pit. Okay, let's do a super raid and see if we can get more than 1 star. 2 is already better, so anything goes. But with a little luck, we actually can get to 3 stars. Because of Morak. And because they all have at least some gear, we might be able to pull it off, but I don't think so. No, not now at least. Because we lost one of the guys. That's a bit of a shame. Can just try it again. See if we can get a better one. Right. Okay, they attacked a better character, so that's good. So maybe now we can actually get our 3 stars going. Oof, that was close. Yeah, we did it. Booyaka. And that's what we wanted. See if we can do the next one too. Even 1 stars is fine. Just gonna have to spend our faction wars tokens anyway. At least 12. And the other one was really not an option, so. Well, we can still do them, but not really trying to get any more stars on it. Trying to get that one down, but 3 stars going to be possible there. Here we go. Another 3 stars. I'm just going to keep going and see where I can end up. You know, I already have no. I can get a yes. Can I get it? Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if I've already been able to beat this one. There we go. At least as little as possible that can attack me. Or might again be able to then get 3 stars. That would be awesome. We are. Damn, guys. We got our advanced quest already done. And let's see if the sky's the limit. Even though they say some characters are bad for faction wars, it doesn't always mean it's true. And sometimes you can get way better results than you might think. So it's always worth to try. With just one strong character, that's the only one. Morak. Morak Bronzelog. She's the only one who's strong enough to actually be standing here and doing anything of importance. But yeah, as long as the rest at least stay standing, we got a good team going on. They don't have to really do much, like they do almost no damage. But as long as they can keep standing, then Morak can actually do the damage and maybe get us a 3 stars. Although it's gonna be tough with this one, I'm sure of it. No, there we go. It's a 1 star. If anything. Could still lose too, you know. 1 star. Okay, but that's good enough. I'm happy with this. We got quite a little bit further towards the 200 stars here, so yeah, we're happy. We're happy. It's going to be quite a while before we can get to Lydia the Death Siren. That would be an amazing one to get. But yeah, for that, I need to do all of these perfectly, and then you have there, after that you have Hard, which is going to be even harder, and then we get Polaria Fireheart. She also is pretty cool. Mythical. Yeah, you must first earn Lydia the Death Siren. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. Right, so let me get my advanced quest here for the faction wars. And then let us move over to the other account, guys. I've already done all my dailies there, so not as much to do there, but I just want you guys to see it so you know where we're at. because after that I'm pretty much gonna log off and see you guys another time. Because like I said, unfortunately this is going to be a very short stream, but at least we are here, otherwise we would not have any stream, right? So I'll take any little thing that I can get. It's better than having nothing. So small things are also some things, right? So let me go and get this one here because we want it. As you can see, I spent a little bit of silver here, and I've also been spending some energy, although we still have 45k energy left, so we're doing pretty good here. I went a little bit berserk this morning and just put this on autoplay for doing the Fire Night tournament, and we went to the shards here. I'm very close to also getting the gems, which I would not mind getting. We still have a day to go, so I probably might even try to get those 4-star chickens. I think we can do it. I'm number 1, like pretty far behind. Behind me is number 2, so I should be able to get the top rewards here also. That's nice. A classic arena takedown. We also took all of these. We're not really super high there, but it's almost over, so we've done pretty good here. Like 14th place is not going to get me any extra rewards here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to push myself now until somewhere here. That would be nice, but I'm not going to try. Tag Arena Tournament, only first reward so far, but we haven't really been pushing it, so that's okay. We will be able to do that if we really want to. And as for the events, actually, why did I just get a new red dot? I don't think it was there before. Cannot stand red dots, guys, because red dots make me think that I need to do something. Okay, gear enhancement event. We haven't done anything yet. It just started, so we're gonna have to do something. And at Adventure Deck of Fate, we have, I think, opened one thing. Yeah, there we got a nice purple thing here. So we're gonna go and try and get more out of there. So here we need to do a lot still because we're really not that great in our Great Hall yet. Great in the Great Hall. But our champions, we've been progressing quite a lot. So right now we have both Loki at 6 stars and we have Xeno at 6 stars. We have done some more upgrading of the Ascensions. So Artek now level 60 with a speed of 191. Definitely not still where he needs to be. He can really be higher. And his accuracy is 116. Also not exactly super high, but he still wrecks right really hard. And Vizix, she could really use with some better speed, I would say. She's still not built the greatest, but we're going to work on her a little bit more later and try to get better stuff going. Of course, Ninja with his 212 speed is the top dog in the speed department. His accuracy could still use some work. His crit rate is fine. That is also all great. We don't really need to work on that. Crit damage could use a little bit more attention and maybe some attack as well, so it goes up a little bit more. Syl is doing good, also 3 stars ascended, so now she's healing like all the time. She still also needs some attention, especially for accuracy. I want to get it higher. Speed is decent. She's also she's just a little slower as Ninja, but not much. Xenomorph, I just took his gear off. I put it on Sun Wukong again. I switch around between these two every now and then. They have similar gear at the moment that they use. I'm going to be working on Rathalos a little bit more. I'm going to try and build him a bit more for the Demon Lord. I think that's an important character to do. I'm working also on Fane. I've been working also on the Royal Guard, and I've been working on Jarek, because Jarek apparently is a very good hero to have for also the Demon Lord. I worked on his accuracy and his speed mostly. That's his more important stats. I want to have his hit points even higher than they are now. So yeah, I'm working hard on these characters, and I've been working also a little bit on Magnar, who I pulled, which is nice. Don't have any gear on him yet, just want to level him up first, and want to do the same basically for Gorgorap, because Gorgorap I think is also a very nice support champion to have. As far as I know, also Whisper is pretty cool, and so I want to build her as well. And there's a lot of characters that I don't care about at all, but we've gotten quite a few decent characters and have been leveling them up. The sparring pit has been constantly working. I think we're now working on Cleopatrix and on Alice, who's almost level 50. Then also we have, I don't know which one is that, but also almost level 50. We're just working on these guys like constantly. So hopefully we're getting anywhere closer to where we want to be. Still having trouble with some of the clan bosses. We are not able yet to really go brutal. We can do it, but we're not completely there. I think right now, where did I do it? I did on normal. I still do only little damage on these bosses. That's why I'm working on a team for it. And my strategy is basically to go for a few of the epic ones instead of the legendary ones, to get a bit more of a synergy going. I've also been working obviously on the dungeons. I want to get my spiders then higher and higher, because obviously now we should be able to get higher with Artec there. However, my Artec doesn't really do it on his own yet, so I need to get a better team going to get this done. And there's basically also no speed lead that I can actually use here. So Haikatoon I'm building also. She's now level 23 but 5 stars. I think Haikatoon actually could go in here. I still need to get better gear for her. She's now too slow really to be a speed lead. Couldn't get good gear yet, so I'm working on different dungeons to basically get that. So one of the things of course is the dragon, and I'm now up to stage 17. I don't think I've been able to beat it yet. It was a little bit too much time that it takes, so I now basically live in stage 13, because that's the first one where I don't get just 4 and 5 stars but also 6 stars. So I'm trying to farm that as much as I can so that I can get higher gear and eventually be able to push my characters higher and higher. So yeah, that's a little bit of where I'm at, and that's also where I'm gonna leave it most likely, because it's time and my friend is soon gonna be over, and I need to be there for them. So let's see, who do we want to raid out to? I think I'm gonna raid out to Ollie right now. Only has 2 viewers right now, and it would be nice for him to get some more. So I guess that's the place to go right now. So if you're not following Ollie, you guys know what to do, right? You get to Ollie and you hit that follow button if you haven't already, and then make sure you show some Soul of the Dragon love also to Ollie, because they deserve it, right? So I want to see you guys the next time. Unfortunately, only had a little bit of a short stream today. I should be back with a longer one on Friday. I hope you guys will join me then again, and we will see you then on the flip side. See you later. Bye bye.